My name is Morgan Sanders. I'm a dietetic intern at Cedar Crest College, and today we'll be talking about the HCG drops, shots, and the diet. The next few images you'll see are just images of what's depicted in the American mind when we see or think of diet. Quick weight loss. Lose 1 pound a day. The miracle hormone. These are all things that I have heard on advertisements for the so-called weight loss drug of the decade, HCG. So what is this HCG? Is it a miracle diet or a waste of money? Imagine losing 1 pound a day and never feeling hungry. Have you found yourself wondering the same thing, if this works or not? Let's find out. Is the HCG diet too good to be true? What is HCG? HCG is a hormone known as human chorionic gonadotropin, produced during pregnancy in women. It is made by cells that form in the placenta of a woman. Levels of HCG can be detected in the blood and urine. This is what a pregnancy test does, is it tests for HCG hormones. HCG medications are used and approved by the FDA for fertility treatments. Let's find out more about this hormone. The HCG hormone is extracted from the urine of a pregnant woman. Pregnant women secrete this HCG hormone in large quantities. It's composed of 244 amino acids, and it is used in fertility treatments, as mentioned earlier, to induce ovulation. It's also used to treat low levels of testosterone in men, as well as in practices that is illegal given to people as a diet supplement. Hormones affects your hypothalamus. This is the part of your brain that regulates appetite. So the thought of this is that it is a diet mechanism. The HCG diet claims that it is the one diet that truly works. Lots of people have definitely lost weight on this diet. That's clear. You can watch TV and read about it on the internet. However, it's very controversial. The thought that you can lose 1 pound per day, is it safe? It's been around for nearly 3 decades because they say no hunger will be felt if you take this hormone. There's also claims that you lose weight in your belly, upper arms, and thighs, which are 3 areas most people really are trying to lose weight in. What does the HCG diet claim to do? It claims that you can lose 20 to 30 pounds in a little over a month. It also claims that it can reset your metabolism to change your abnormal eating patterns. The idea behind this shot and the drops is that it suppresses your appetite while helping your body to burn fat. It also claims that you're living off of the 500 calories taken in 1 day, plus the body fat that you have stored up, which benefits people who are already overweight. The 500 calories daily is supposed to help teach dieters to control their portions, when in turn it helps them burn fat. So when they quit following the diet, they should continue this portion control. What does the HCG diet recommend? There's 4 phases of the HCG diet. The first one's a loading phase for 2 days. That second phase is a very low calorie phase, and this is the majority of the diet. 500 calories a day is what is recommended in this phase. 500. Maintenance and stabilization, an additional phase, which is the healthy lifestyle, is basically maintaining this diet after you quit. It recommends you eat 500 calories a day. You give up dairy, carbohydrates, and oil. Eat a lot of leafy greens. Take the drops before meals under your tongue. Take the shot twice a day, and consume unprocessed and organic foods. This dates back to the 1950s when Dr. A.T.W. Simmons claimed the hormone could produce weight loss. 1 day diet example of this is for breakfast you would have black coffee or tea. You would have a snack like a bowl of berries. Even though it is a carbohydrate, it recommends moderation of fruit. 1 to 2 ounces of lean meat such as chicken and lettuce at lunch, Melba toast with tomato as another snack, tuna with steamed cabbage, which once again will be 1 to 2 ounces of meat, and an apple as a second snack. I found this diet example from the Mayo Clinic, who relates this to an extremely low calorie diet, which is a majority of the HCG diet and what it recommends. How is HCG given? HCG is given primarily in drops or in a shot. The drops you would take 3 times a day under your tongue. They're supposed to be tasteless, and it also claims that you can lose the 30 to 40 pounds in a day, and it's legally sold as a homeopathic drug over the counter. However, drops only have trace amounts of HCG in them. The shots, however, are a prescription. You can get them to take home and give yourself. It's a concentrated dose of the hormone, and you inject it into yourself, or you can go to your doctor and have it injected. It's easy to buy these products that are drops over the counter. However, it's not approved by the FDA, and there's very, very little of the actual hormone in these products. However, they're selling like crazy. And you really need to be careful what you buy and read the labels. What does the internet say about the HCG diet? Of course it says that it works. Anybody in this industry wants to sell you their product. Some people claim it works. These are 2 examples that I found on websites. However, it's very misleading because what works for one person may not necessarily work for another, so it may not work for you. Is the HCG drops and shots safe? There is little proof that the actual HCG hormone can be harmful. However, the diet is very dangerous. Risks associated with the HCG diet include hair loss, severe fatigue, nausea, mood swings, loss of period, also known as amenorrhea, feelings of deprivation. This is all caused from a very low calorie intake recommended of 500 calories a day. Also, you can develop gallstones from this. HCG also can be a marker for certain cancers. So what does this mean? If someone has a history of cancer that's hormone responsive, he or she should not follow this diet or receive the shots or drops because the hormone could trigger their cancer, which in turn could be detrimental. So we always want to check with our doctor before we try stuff. Other concerns about the HCG diet. This 500 calorie a day restriction is very extreme. There's no proven medical reason that HCG should keep you from getting hungry either. The whole appetite being suppressed by hormones and the hypothalamus, all that's true, but there's no hardcore evidence about this hormone in particular. Multivitamins should be taken because when you're restricted to 500 calories a day, you're definitely missing out on stuff. Also, the cost for 5 to 6 weeks, $800 to $1,000 per dieter, that's very expensive. You could definitely use that money for healthy food choices instead of using it on drops that don't even have the hormone in it, or even the shots that you get a prescription from your doctor. What do professionals say about HCG? The Federal Trade Commission in 1976 began requiring a warning label for consumers that there's no substantial evidence that there are weight loss benefits. The CDC does not recommend a calorie consumption below 1,200 a day, and this diet recommends 500. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, formerly known as the American Dietetic Association, does not recommend a calorie consumption below 1,200 a day, nor do they believe that an appropriate amount of vitamins and minerals recommended can be achieved in a 500 calorie per day diet. The spokesperson for the Academy compared the HCG diet to the placebo effect, stating that if somebody thinks they're not supposed to be hungry, maybe they won't feel hunger. But what's wrong with being hungry? Hunger's a natural feeling. Also, the FDA does not approve the HCG diet. Is this diet based on scientific evidence? No. This diet is based on theory. Some professionals have linked HCG injections to suppressed appetite. However, it is not proven. There's no clinical research, no evidence. The FDA has actually approved HCG as a fertility treatment, not as a weight loss treatment. If you try this diet, you're at your own risk. What's the sensible way to lose weight? Everyone knows this, but everybody wants a quick fix. Diet, exercise, setting goals that are realistic, moderation, portion control, and consuming an adequate calorie intake daily are all ways that you can lose weight sensibly. Consuming not enough calories can actually harm you by slowing down your metabolism, and then when you start eating again, your metabolism is still slowed down. Thank you for this presentation. I hope you learned, and if you have any questions about HCG or the diet, please feel free to check out the references on this next slide, as well as emailing me at meevans@cedarcrest.edu. Thank you.